Hey, Sean here from SpeedCubeReview.com. I made a thing, so I'll describe it a little better than that. This is, well, first off, it's my favorite shape mod, and I've made this before with a 3x3 with sanding pieces down and filling it with epoxy sculpt. And this is actually a lot bigger than that. Let me go grab the 3x3, might as well just use it. So here's the one I made with a 3x3. Now you see the 2x2, which is right here, is actually larger because this was a regular 3x3. I think it was a Chi Sail or a Shangsha Legend. And I sanded pieces down, filled with epoxy sculpt, did all that. How did I make this one? Well, I 3D printed extensions. Now I did not design the extensions. Those were created by this person. Now, it's normally made for a much smaller 2x2, but those don't seem to be in production anymore. So I got a bunch of these from SpeedCube Shop, and I had to make this 3D print larger. So this is a hexagonal dipyramid, also called a hexagonal bipyramid, depends on, I guess, who you're talking to. I have not scrambled it up yet. I have not tried to solve it. I did cut the stickers myself, so you see it's not perfect. I kind of want to redo a couple of these stickers. And the way I got the stickers cut was I actually scanned two of the sides and then made a little, what's it called? And I made a little, guide to cut out the stickers from. I can't think of the word. They're kind of thin stickers, so you can see how it's a little bit darker. Now, I didn't do a ton of adjusting to this. I did a little bit of sanding and spray painted it a little bit just to make these slightly smoother, but I wasn't super keen or concerned about making it super smooth. So you can still see some of the lines from the pieces. But how does it turn? Well, it actually turns really well. The pieces stuck on really nicely. The only issue I had was sometimes you could see the color, but after spray painting, it darkened a lot of it. So I got a little bit of that darker, but the spray paint didn't really slow anything down. And it still turns great. That 2x2 doesn't really corner cut much at all anyways, but, uh-oh. So that piece stayed on. Let's get this back on here. Maybe not try to corner cut. Maybe I'll just glue that on. But there we go. Okay. So let's scramble this up and let's try to go for a solve. Now, 2x2 shape mods are a little more awkward at times than 3x3 just because it's all corners. So what I tell people that are trying to solve a puzzle for the first time, when they see a 2x2, they're like, oh, that'll be easier. But every turn you do changes half of the puzzle. So it actually, once you do one turn, it starts to look really kind of crazy. So, okay, that's definitely scrambled. Now this designer has a couple other things that I plan on printing. One of them for sure is another hexagonal dipyramid that is a ghost cube, but I'm getting special stickers cut for that one. So, okay, let's solve this. Now we can just do some colors here. So there's pink. So this one definitely goes right. Whoop. Come on. I'll turn it the other way. There we go. And then we need red. So that red one should go right here. So what's the best way? I guess just doing sort of an insert like this. Come on. There we go. I thought about doing even a larger 2x2 that has magnets, so it's really nice and steady. Okay. And then we need one more piece, this gray one right here, which looks like it is this. Come on. Catching on something. Ah, that piece. There we go. Okay, one side is done. Now, what is opposite this red? I don't know. I could look for just a similar color. I mean, this corner is going to be opposite here. So I could just figure out this way. So this corner is going to be right here, which means purple's on bottom, which means that dark blue is on top. So this needs to be on top. This needs to be on top. And then what other colors would be on top? I think possibly this light blue. And then, maybe if I just do soon, Let's check that out. Let's do soon. And then I can line this up here. Okay, so I think, wait, this one I think needs to be turned. So that green's on top, and then that needs to be turned. Okay. So this we could do, I just want to turn them. So might as well just do sort of the R prime, D prime, RD. And then D prime, R prime, DR. There we go. Not a difficult puzzle. Yeah, I might sand the corners down a little bit more so it doesn't really catch like that. Obviously, it's easy to take the corners off. But yeah, just sand around there. I didn't want to do too much sanding. I'm never really happy with how it looks after I sand because it's not exact. Everything I do is by hand. There's like no power tools with any of my sanding or cutting or anything like that. So, but I might do that, especially with the Ghost Cube one, which will be, I believe, the same exact size as this one. So really fun puzzle. Yeah, the designer also has a couple other 2x2s. The 2x2 that they use doesn't really exist anymore, and this one's pretty good. You know, it creates a fairly large puzzle, but much smaller than if you used a full-size 2x2, which we have right here. That would be massive for that one. So thank you very much for watching. Leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Hit like, subscribe for more content like this in the future, and as always, stop by speedcubeview.com for more news and reviews.